You know what's funny? Half the time I don't want to make these videos, but also feel like I have to because I know for some of these people, no one will make a video about them, therefore no one will expose them, and they get to live their lives. And in other cases I feel like I have to because, well, no one wants to watch anything else. Granted, that's changed on my channel, so I don't really do it for that reason. I more do it for no one's really exposed this person yet, so I'm going to stop this person of being on their high horse in power while they're doing something rather shitty. Case in point, the person we're talking about today. DNC used to be a huge friend of mine. Me and him collaborated on a series called Awoken, which I'll go ahead and link in the description if you want to look at it. It's still going on, just no longer with him in it, for reasons we'll get into in a sec. But yeah, he made music for Awoken. He was a good friend of mine. We talked quite a bit, and we just had a good time together. We were fun, you know? Until... let's go and try and message him here. Huh! Let's see here. It appears bro has blocked me. So I go to the other friends in what I thought was still our friend group and ask, what the fuck's going on? And I find out he blocked me because I'm friends with someone he's in a disagreement with. Because someone that I'm friends with didn't agree with his side of the story. That's basically it. Well, first of all, that made me very angry, first of all, because it shows that either he didn't care about my friendship as much as he was letting on, or he doesn't value any of his friends, which I think it's the second one, because he blocked everyone in the fucking friend group over some petty shit. Let's get into what that petty shit is real quick, though. Alright, now I have the screenshots pulled up of what he said on Twitter about the whole situation, and then I'll explain it in a completely unbiased, yes, I mean that, not sarcastically, unbiased view of the story. Sorry, I should have F11'd. I'm not going to talk much about this, but there is a user on Discord who is currently accusing me of harassing her. This is Mia. I am here to explain my side of the story because she is threatening me. A while ago, she messaged me asking why I hated a user named Crash. I explained to her the things he's done to my friends and how he's bullied them, and called on if my friend's a baby for being triggered by the word retard. She keeps defending Crash despite this. I want to start off by stating this is fully factual. He's not lying here at all. We'll get into why I despise him later. And why he blocked me later. But yes, Mia was kind of being a little bit of a dick here. Okay, I completely understand his reasoning here. Granted, I must also say that Mia is 14. She is a child. She may not fully understand the implications, and she may not understand why someone would get offended by that. And of course, I'd understand blocking Mia for this. She makes you very uncomfortable. She's not willing to reason with you in that. I get it. We then have a couple more screenshots. As you can see, I tried my best to keep this conversation as simple as possible. Things were fine after this. Till a few days ago, she got back to my DMs without warning, asking me if I had a problem with her being friends with such a terrible person. Here's proof of her continuing the conversation after I told her to drop it. Again, understandable. Sorry. Why you would block her. She continued to harass me after telling her to stop. After this, she threatened me to stop talking shit about the person she cared about. Yes, this is true. Me is in the wrong for this. Again, 14-year-old. And you may say, well, if when I was a 14-year-old, I'd get hounded for this. In that case, maybe the people you were around when you were 14 were fucking misunderstanding assholes. And here are the screenshots my friends sent of her talking behind my back, trying to twist it to make me look bad. They're pretending to agree because they know that she wasn't telling the... Hold on. Let me open number 4 here. Trying to pretend to agree because no, she wasn't telling the truth. I crossed out their name in case they don't want their name involved. I am only tweeting this and making this public because she is threatening me, telling me to stop harassing her despite her being the one who harassed me. This is my side of the story. I want this out there so no proof of being horrible to me is out there. Yes, full stop, Mia was wrong for doing this. Full on. I think Mia should apologize for this. It's a little shitty. But again, 14-year-old, they probably don't quite understand. Gotta have a little bit of understanding on that. They're 14. Here's the tomfuckery, DNC, okay? This is where I stop being on your side on this. You blocked Zoe and Adria because they seemed to be on Mia's side. They weren't. They were neutral. They said, yeah, she was shitty for doing those things. It even admitted to me in private that yes, Mia was wrong for that shit. However, they were also stating she was 14 and probably doesn't understand this shit. How do you, a fucking adult, not understand the point of neutrality? You are escalating a situation which does not need to be escalated by blocking a bunch of people. I wasn't even involved in this and you blocked me. There are a ton of people who weren't involved in this, you blocked me, and you caused them a lot of stress by doing that, because we thought you were our friend, and you could talk to us about shit, but apparently, you don't give a fuck. And if you do give a fuck, you're really bad at showing it, apparently. Okay? Sorry I got angry, but I feel like anyone would get angry at this point. Honestly, at this point, I'm not afraid of blocking anyone who's friends with her. So basically, just because we're in association with someone you don't like, you fucking hate us. Do you know how petty you have to be, right? If a 15, 16, possibly even 17-year-old, even if a 17-year-old did this actually, 15 or 16-year-old did this, understandable. It wouldn't be right, don't get me wrong, it'd still be shitty, but it'd be understandable. They're a kid, they're petty, they lash out. You are a fucking adult, and you can't have a reasonable conversation? Are you fucking kidding me? Not only that, you blocked them in the middle of the conversation, not before it was over, you blocked them in the middle of them trying to have a conversation with you about it. Like, dude, you're being a dick too. Yeah, Mia is, but you're being more of a dick to your fucking friends, who, some of which weren't involved in this. You're dragging people into this that don't need to be dragged in, dude. And then she lied to Alex about me. Alex pretended to be, but Mia, this is all the proof you need. I tweeted about it. Alright, honestly at this point, okay, let's continue on for this one. Honestly, I'm a bit scared going on Discord tomorrow. Honestly, you do feel like you're going to be on Mia's side, because clearly how her friends are, so go ahead and block me, I don't give a fuck. You see that right there? That right there? That's called being a fucking petulant child who can't understand that this is a person who's stressed out from what you're doing, who is scared and stressed to lose their fucking friend. And what do you say? Just block me, I don't care. Now they feel like a piece of shit. You're forcing people to choose either Mia or you. How would you feel if the roles were switched and you were being the shitty person and someone went up to your friends and told them, hey, you can either be friends with me or be friends with them, but if you're friends with them, I'm blocking you. How would you feel, huh? How would you fucking feel? I want you to honestly tell me. You know how you would feel? Stressed. You would feel hurt. You would feel like you're betraying your fucking friend when you're not. That's what you're doing. I don't care if you're doing it on purpose. That's fucking manipulation, DNC. You are being the problem you are supposedly trying to oppose. And I'm sorry, but as a friend, and I still consider myself your friend even after what you did, because some friends have done worse to me and I was still friends with them afterwards. As your friend, I have to tell you right fucking now, you're being a dickhead. I love you, dude, but you gotta fucking stop this shit. But yeah, basically the whole story. It's not a really long video, but it's a video that needed to be made, because he can't just be doing this shit, dude. And he has a place, he has a platform, he has power. People who have power can weaponize that. I'm not asking you to find DNC socials and start hounding him or spreading hate. You will be part of the problem if you do that. I'm asking you, if you truly don't agree with him, to not go to his socials, to not support him, to do anything but go and talk to him, because that supports him in a way of people are viewing his shit, people are looking at his tweets, people are looking at the situation, and they're making more of it. I am making this video trying to curve this, and trying to maybe get through to him, since he blocked me so I can't get to him through any other way. However, to maybe get through to him that he needs to stop. I have no way of contacting him outside of this. If he refuses to listen to me, well, then that proves two things. One, he refuses to listen, and he continues to act like a child in the faces of a debate that should be held by an adult. And two, there's also the fact that he didn't value my friendship in the slightest, and it tells me that I was misplaced in even being friends with him. Hell, even if he does become my friend with this, I'm gonna have trouble trusting him after this. If he's just gonna do it off a whim, off of something that I didn't even do, how do I know he's just not gonna do it again? That's a shit friend thing to do. DNC, if you are watching this, if somehow, some way you've come across this, I want you to look at the situation genuinely. If you were in this person's fucking shoes, I want you to think about how stressed and worried you would be. How many people you've either pissed off or stressed out. Your friends that did nothing, that didn't say anything to you. You pissed me off and stressed me out doing this, dude. I thought we were friends. Not drop me off whenever you want to. I already had to deal with that through Darklight. And even with Darklight, I could see some semblance of him trying to gain forgiveness, trying to change. Granted, I don't really believe it deep down in my heart, because he's done that before, but granted, he's at least doing the tiniest bit of, fuck it, I'll try. And I can give him a little bit of respect for that. So unless you do that, sir, I really have nothing to say to you, but fuck off. Stay out of our lives, stop messaging us, stay out of all of our discords, don't talk about us, and just stay away from Luna especially. After all the shit you did to help Luna, this is what you do. All the shit you did. It wasn't worth anything to you, I guess. All of it was just bullshit, right? If you say it isn't, well, that's what Luna thinks it is because of what you fucking did. So fix it, asshole. Show us that you were our friend and that you care, or show us that you were never our friend. Take your pick. I'm not asking you to drop your beliefs or say that Mia's in the right for this. I'm simply asking you to come to your senses and realize that your friends were trying to be reasonable. You are not. You are escalating a situation that need not be escalated. You're hurting a situation that need not be hurt. And you are being unreasonable, petulant, child. I'll admit, I throw a fit, I unravel sometimes, but I pull myself back and I deal with it. And I stopped doing that a long time ago. When I was 16, I learned and I changed that about me because I knew it was affecting my friends. And I changed that about me. Do the same. You're 18. I don't want to hit you with the act like you're 18 talk, but honestly, even a 17-year-old acts better than you. I'm your friend, so I want you to do better. I want you to get better. I want you to be a good person. But you're not being one right now, DNC. Please change, for God's sake. Well, guys, I've really got nothing else to say on this topic. It's just saddening to me to see a friend of mine start acting so shittily. I've had to deal with this before, however, I'm only really making a video on it this time because this is a man with a platform, a man who could change his story how he wants, a man who, realistically, if he wants, can weaponize his followers. I don't want to do that, which is why I have said, don't go to his Twitter or anything and try and harp on him. But what I am saying is that he shouldn't be able to do the same. So I want to get the story out there of what he did as well. Because if he wants to expose people, he must get exposed for the same shit he did as well. It's called an eye for an eye. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please do like, subscribe, and DNC, once again, if you're watching this, please at least try and reach out to me. The others don't want to talk to you at this point, but reach out to me, okay? Don't fucking end friendships you have, especially my friendship, over some shit that doesn't involve those friends, man. I do hope to message you in the coming weeks, possibly, to talk to you about it. I really do. I'll see you later.